This episode of Juggalo Judgment may contain a complete overhaul of our style that drives away tons of listeners and brings up a philosophical question about if art is for the creator or the consumer, not necessarily in the purchasing way, just the people who experience the art, or if it's shared, and if so, who has the larger share, and how should that affect an artist's approach to creating their work? And should the consumers be the focus of the artist when creating their work? That's a no, straight up no, but only in a theoretical world where pure artistic vision will buy you a cheeseburger. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, yeah. Before we get started with this episode of Juggalo Judgment, I, Mike, would just like to dedicate this to my friend Courtney. Courtney's been asking me about this episode for a very long time, stating that it is her favorite ICP album,
Big
and just
fan.
could not wait for it to actually happen. So, Courtney, this one's for you. With that said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Juggalos, Juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts, Mike and...
This other guy who was also inundated with messages from Courtney saying, please, the comm, when is the comm happening? And I deleted so much from my social media because I was just like, I can't deal with all of these messages. So much fucking shit coming in about the comm from this one person. How does she do it? How does she have so many different alts? And why would somebody do that for this album? Shmeev.
How you doing, buddy?
I was a little on edge after all of that, you know. It's been harsh.
I can imagine.
Just so much.
She's been very needy for this one.
Persistent.
That's a good word for it. It makes it doesn't make it seem as drastic. Persistent is nice. That's what you would put on a resume.
Right? Yeah, that's how Courtney, that's how you should spin that for future jobs that listen to Juggalo Judgment. And it's a very common thing in the workplace, I know. I don't know who that is.
It's okay. It's okay. She knows.
I'm just here for the joke.
It's okay. So, for anybody who has been listening to our show, thank you for continuing. And for anybody jumping on for the first time, welcome. We're happy to have you here. We are resuming our wonderful trek through psychopathic music with ICP's first release since ending their time with the Dark Carnival.
Yeah.
And it is kind of a left field change up in most ways.
A couple ways.
Various ways.
Yeah, sure.
So, as you'll remember, our last foray with ICP was on Hell's Pit in our now infamous episode with Mitch.
So long ago. Infamous. That's
Infamous.
The word for the bad version of famous, you know.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, our famously good episode with Mitch.
Historic, really.
You know what? That's what it is. That is still my favorite episode we've done yet. So, but anyways, you'll remember that we're at an era of ICP that's vastly different from basically the first 10 years of ICP's career. You know, they drifted away from Mikey Clark. They hooked up with Mike P. And we've also gotten a couple other producers here and there. Working with Fritz, working with Isham. And I don't think that Lavelle has done anything with ICP directly, but he is part of Psychopathic, doing some stuff with Twisted, with Blaze. So he is known within Psychopathic as well. But we're doing another shift from producers into somebody who we've never seen produce for ICP before. Do you know who that is?
By my understanding, it's a little known producer here. ICP.
Yes, that is true. ICP themselves produced, mixed, engineered. Like, this entire album is literally just ICP. There are people who are very baffled at this choice, and to my knowledge, they have not fully self-produced an album since.
That tells us that ICP was also baffled by this choice.
It is an interesting choice, and maybe it's just something that they wanted to do to get it under their belts. I don't know, but it was something that happened nonetheless. I think this was May of 2005 is when this released. But before we actually jump into this episode, we gotta do what we do.
I need to do other stuff. Hold on a minute. Oh, I even told you this before the fucking episode started.
I'm so sorry.
You're just gonna steamroll right the fuck over.
You know what?
God.
You know what?
Damn.
I apologize. I concede to you. Go ahead.
Our last episode that we released was on Isham's A1 Yola, his final album with the label, Forever. And we had talked a lot at great length about how personally we don't have a lot of connection with that album. It doesn't really speak to any kind of life that we live or a life that we've ever really known or anything like that. And we typically ask whenever, we encounter stuff like this, like, hey, yeah, if this is a thing that like speaks to you or something like that, or if this is something even just that like you've related to in some way, hit us up, give us some knowledge, lay it on us and stuff. So on the face in a book, we got a message from Jared Fraser Sr., who hit us up to basically tell us like he's pretty on it, like as far as life in the hood, as they say. Like that's what Isham is describing. He said for 2 years he lived next door to a crackhead and an escort.
Oh shit!
Like on the daily, you'd see dealers like pounding on doors, like 3 a.m. to collect money, or just some random dude walking around and leave in a couple minutes, like just somebody people being sketch. And he also mentioned like he had a downstairs neighbor that was a dealer who would just pay you for a ride somewhere, like, to meet somebody, or like the escort that he lived by would also pay for rides somewhere to meet people and to meet clients and all that stuff. And it's just
oh shit. You said he was there for a couple of years? 2 years. Wow. That's crazy.
That also he also mentioned sending people down to get prepaid visas and stuff, because that one I know prepaid visas are a big thing, because
yeah, for sure,
they're also big things with stealing credit cards. But they're also just things generally if you want if you want to turn cash into not as traceable cash, if you got it from somewhere that you don't want people to know.
Shit, you took those tests at a prior place that we worked at before,
for sure,
and got the training to not ring out multiple of those cards,
and don't ring them out on credit.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff on that. Like he had a lot of stuff going on here. We talked for a little bit about it, but just general stuff like apparently easier to get crack than weed in that area.
Wow,
which is unfortunate because
oof. Yeah, not that's not cool at all. Fuck. Well, shit. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That's
much appreciated.
Yeah, definitely. Especially when we're two white kids from the suburbs.
Yeah.
Who, have no experience with that at all.
I can read books and stuff, but I mean, like, it only gives me, it's still like secondhand. I don't have fucking
I played
direct
a Grand
experience.
Theft Auto game once. I clearly am well versed in this shit.
Those thrilling video game documentaries.
Yeah, exactly.
So
San Andreas taught me life.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
So now, without further ado, we have to crack open a Faygo.
Yeah.
My boy, what do you have today?
I have here right in front of me a Faygo Moon Mist with a real kick.
Oh, shit.
What do you got?
have, courtesy of Speedway, an expired Faygo Delicious cotton candy.
Nice.
And I made a point
Nice.
to say that it's expired. I did not realize it was expired when I purchased it. It expired a month and 2 days ago.
And believe you me, he'll be writing his senator.
I probably won't, but I do know that the other Faygo that I purchased for our next episode is still safe.
That's good. That's good. Close
Which is
one.
why I wanted to get this one out of the way.
Let's
So
crack,
let's
'em
crack
open.
these bitches open. The most disappointing thing about this
Some
is it is
delicious mist.
significantly less carbonated.
Yeah, that happens.
So it's pure just sugar water.
But it's
All right.
delicious sugar.
It is delicious. So, all right, let's jump into this motherfucker. This is the Calm.
Track 1 intro. This is an intro.
It is an intro, which means that we can talk over it. And this is kind of a long intro too.
Oh, it is. This is a minute and a half.
Yeah, so we can rant about it. So this actually is already setting up what would be the next 2 releases. This was meant to kind of be a trilogy
Yes.
from ICP.
Indeed.
Which got delayed, as many projects from Psychopathic tend to do. But this was the first one that we got to worry about, and they basically are saying, you know, we're in uncharted territory. We don't know what's happening here,
Yep.
as we will hear throughout the rest of this entire EP. But one thing that I do want to note that jumps out to me is the nice little organ that we have here.
Oh, yeah. They're kind of bringing some old carnival sounds back to it in a way. Like, it has like this
Exactly.
classic feel.
Exactly, and I loved hearing it. And guess what? It doesn't appear at all in the rest of this fucking EP. It is very absent.
But I did note that this is very intro. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. This isn't just an intro. It is a very intro.
This could have literally been like, this is what they would want to do for a Joker card.
Yeah.
And this is rolling over.
I come floating in this bitch with some wings like a Pegasus. Got the shiny SP on my chest. What up, Minor J the Clown? I'm goofy for a second, but then your bitch headless. I'm on top of her naked. You know my status. I'm Juggalatus, and we the baddest. Here to sever your melon. It's wicked shit that we sellin'. We off the track now. Give your bitch ass a bitch slap now. Nobody never stepping down. We bout to enter second round.
Running backwards up a wall, Shaggy dude up in this motherfucker. You talking to your brother, silence is for suckers. So I'm out there throughout the year, I'm right here. Don't stare like a bitch, buy me a beer. Nobody wicked like me, I do this terrifically. And my motherfucker pimp slap or knock down a tree. So clown love, bitch, I seen it tatted our titties. We forever on tour, clown loving your cities, rolling over.
There's still so far to go. So much time, so rolling over. There's still so far to go.
It's showtime, but rolling over.
There's still so far to go. So much time, so rolling over. There's still so far to go.
All right. Rolling over. My dude, this is an interesting opener here.
Yeah.
I'm feeling okay. It's got this. It's establishing like a really feel-good sound to start the album off. I'm getting a little Wraith in this, but I'm also getting a little fuck off. I think
Are we?
I'm kind of feeling it. There's something in it because it has just enough of like that kind of like hip hop vibe that fuck off brought. I mean, like ICP, yes, they are hip hop and stuff in general, but they don't always have that hip hop vibe that I feel in this, and that I felt, you know, in Shaggy's seminal solo album, Fuck Off.
Right. It's funny because this honestly gave me way more vibes closer to Hocus Pocus.
I could see that.
Like,
yeah.
This feels like an updated Hocus Pocus.
That's
and
fair.
I have no problem saying that. But I really, like... It's funny because I didn't necessarily care for this track too much in the past. Like, it kind of existed in their ethos. And spoiler, there is actually a remix of this that we'll cover in a future episode.
Oh boy.
But no, it's you're not gonna hate it as much as you did the Headhunters Hocus Pocus.
Why do you hate it?
No, I don't mind it actually. It's not bad.
Okay.
But anyways, but yeah, I really just, it reminds me a lot of what Hocus Pocus sounded like for Malenko, that this just really kind of updates that, I guess.
I guess.
And I appreciate the half verses throughout this, because that's really all it is. But I mean, this really ticks a lot of boxes for an
I did
ICP
note,
song.
this is some textbook ICP.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's not a bad thing.
And then with a
Like,
dash of the,
sometimes-
we won't stop, we're gonna keep doing the thing.
Yeah. I don't care for the chorus too much. I think that's a bit on the weaker side.
Yeah.
But I mean, it can't be the perfect song.
I feel like any time that a group releases a track that is just like, the entire point of it is to just say like, we did it and we're gonna keep doing it. It's just like, okay, you could have just kept doing it instead of telling us that.
You didn't have to remind us.
I've probably said this, but I feel like I've said this before for something, but I don't remember why.
Is it any Twisted song?
Maybe.
Where they say how good they are. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's a solid track. And right off the bat, and we already kind of got it with the intro, but this is a massive departure off of everything we heard from Hell's Pit.
Yes.
So we are not in dark for the sake of dark territory.
Right. It was openly acknowledged that Jay didn't want to do that ever again. So like, I don't know if anybody expected it. They shouldn't have. Yeah,
like he doesn't. It's probably just because of, you know, this time of in his life. You know, when he hit the Wraith, he was like, "This is the greatest moment that I can ever experience." Oh, I have to get dark again. Well, shit, this isn't as fun.
I made a really stupid promise. Oh.
Yeah. Like, it's unfortunate, but I mean, to have this quick of a turnaround if you think about it, it was like 6 months later. And this sounds like nothing that was on Hell's Pit. And that's, you know, a good thing. But this entire EP, nothing is going to sound like Hell's Pit. Mm-hmm. This has some inklings of, maybe this could have been heard on the Wraith, but this EP is its own animal, and we're just going to keep on going with that. I do have, if you don't have any other notes, I do have a timestamp for a skit.
Sure.
That is 3:13.
3:13.
It's showtime, blow your mind.
All right, you, and you. Come on.
And this will lead into track 3, which is Rosemary.
What?
Yeah, man. I just came here to dance.
Nah, we got a dress code up in here, though.
I can't dance up in here.
Man, you ain't even got a shirt on. You got on one shoe. I don't know what you
I
trying to do.
can dance, bitch.
Man, you gonna have to back your ass up away from the line.
I can dance like a motherfucker. Don't
I want to witness this. I want to witness Shaggy pissed off that he's not being let in.
What you gonna do? You gonna kick me out in the streets?
Take it down, take it down, take it down.
Let me in this bitch. Let me get some J-shit. Man, fuck this dress code, bitch. I can dance, motherfucker. I can dance. I'm on crack, walking alleyways downtown. People drop change, so I'm checking the ground behind a nightclub. I can hear the bump outside. I hear them laughing and drinking and dancing, getting live, and I'm lonely. Grasping
spent on my 55 cent. I don't know where my meds went. They've been spent and I'm bent. I don't remember yesterday at all. I'm barking at the moon as I'm pissing on the wall. People gripping new cars, checking out a few bars. They see me come and sidestep a few yards. I'm like a bad man, holding out my crusty ass hand, scolding an imaginary friend. I'm scary and I'm blacking out, just about to lose all hope. I was peering through the window of a nightclub scoping, and there she was, everything I planned for. Under spotlight on the dance floor, gravitating.
She kept the rhythm, her feet to the floor. She did down, she did the twirl and she shook it some more. She's groovy, she made me happy. I tried to refrain, I walk on, but then I run right back. I'm at it again, she's calling.
I ran a few blocks away and broke a bottle.
All right, guys, we've got this club level set up. We just need a track for it. But we're really late in the development period, and every other game on the market has taken up all of the fucking club hits. They've all licensed them already. We need something to fill this in, though. My cousin, he's got a producer set up in his basement. Do you want me to see if he can do something for you? I guess it's the best we got. And scene.
You weren't digging this one?
It's not that I wasn't digging it, it's just that's exactly what I heard from it. Like, this sounds like true crime streets of LA. Like, we hit the scene way too late. Every other game has already gotten the full list of licensed songs. We've hit the dregs, unfortunately.
And as somebody who actually owned the soundtrack to True Crime Streets of LA.
I mean, they did have Poem on it.
Yes, but that was not on the soundtrack. And it didn't even have the main theme song. Well, it had it, but it was a remix and it wasn't as good. Yeah, this one is like somebody who sat in a club for 2 hours and was told, all right, now remake something that you heard there.
Right. Maybe I went too far with like the video game one, but I was actually thinking of the Dead to Rights club music.
God!
But maybe it's more like I don't know, like a Law and Order thing. Like they had to go to a strip club or something, and they needed some background music for it.
It's what you see in SVU. Ice-T has to go to the strip club,
and he won't let them license any of his music for that show.
They couldn't get Dead End with him and ICP in there, you know.
Yeah, no. But you get some Violent J storytelling.
Yeah, and okay, so straight up, I never paid attention to this song before doing the listens for Juggalo Judgment, and I really, really like it. Like, this is a cool song, but it's basically Violent J telling a story of him basically falling and obsessing over this woman he sees at a club. Mm-hmm. And doing what he can to exclusively be with her because she's hanging with another guy. But there's a twist at the end. Oh yeah, what's the twist?
Tell me.
He literally was just like daydreaming.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot.
So nothing. Yeah,
I didn't take down a lot of notes on this.
It's okay. It's okay. I only took literally those two notes.
I took a lot of notes on other songs, but not on this track.
It's okay.
I did note in the third verse, though, he has a couple lines where he has like this really sweet delivery of it. Like this album in general, they've got some good style going on in their rapping and stuff. Like they put in some work here.
This was really, I think, just their chance to experiment.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it literally like ground up. Yes, we're making the beats. We're doing everything. We're going to rap maybe in ways that we haven't, tried before. We weren't comfortable with. And just see what sticks. Like, I am not really aware of any B-sides that were from this point. So it seems like they kind of just went in with a goal, and these are the tracks that came out. And, for better or for worse, like, I think some of these are pretty damn solid. And like I said, I never paid attention to this song before, and I listened to it now, and I'm like, this song is actually pretty damn solid, and I like it. So, hey, to each their own. It should also be noted, too, most of this record has a fair amount of Shaggy 2-Dope on it. I think this might be the only solo track.
Maybe
from Violent J. I mean, there's 8 tracks on this. It's a Psychopathic EP. Mm-hmm. But I think this is the only one that is just a Violent J solo song. So Shaggy 2-Dope is very, very prominent on the rest of this, which is pretty refreshing. We got quite a bit of him on Hell's Pit, but can always do with having more Shaggy, so it doesn't seem like Violent J featuring Shaggy 2-Dope.
Yeah.
So. But that's all I have for Rosemary.
Yeah. So track number 4, Crop Circles.
The sun rises and sets on time every day of the year, but sporadically the circles appear, baffling all through the history of no man. Since fucking with the mystery of Stonehenge, aliens, cults, witches with lawnmowers, mind blowers, nobody knows what for sure. Bloody nose when I walk in the vicinity, but I can read them and I believe that I need them. I'm running through a wheat field, chasing a ghost that loves circles. Use it for portals and time holes and dance backwards and chant with the crow people at the crop circle. I come to know people on the moon rays, lighting up my new ways, the new lays. They mow them down in 2 days. 100 years from now, we'll pay for that mishap with another motherfucking hurricane bitch slap.
Crop circles are talking to me. Circle something, circle something. The crop circles are talking to me. Circle something, circle something. Something solely meant just for me. Circle something, circle something. The crop circles are talking to me. Circle something, circle something.
This ball of mud that we live on is alive.
I forgot to mention this regarding the intro, but they talk about crop circles appearing in the intro as well, and they talk about it for the rest of this album. But they specifically mention like crops being like ripped out of the ground or something, revealing crop circles and stuff, and that's not how that works. The ground being torn up doesn't reveal crop circles.
Yeah, they didn't see the movie Signs.
No. So what do you have for this?
This is another Miracles demo. And I refuse to be told otherwise. But I just noticed something. Can you please replay the chorus for me?
I can try.
Motherfucking hurricane bitch slap.
Something takes a part of me.
No.
Something lost and never seen. Something's yeah. I literally, for some reason,
God,
it was just like, oh, they were channeling their inner corn for that, because for some reason,
it's corny, all right. Got him.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. But I mean, this is it's a random ass topic for them to talk about.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool.
This reminded me of, it reminded me of one thing, and then just now I remembered the other person who does this all the time. But this is like when Blaze tries to get all deep and cryptic. But like he can't. And then I remembered that's also what Jump Steady does. And then I remembered that's also what Twisted does.
But you know who doesn't do it? ABK.
That's true. ABK's a good boy.
He's a real
But they're
one.
just like mentioning things that sound mysterious with no connection or anything like that.
Yeah.
And this is what happens when the carnival doesn't visit your dreams anymore, but you still want to make a series of concept albums.
I mean, you don't completely know that that's the case.
The carnival visited his dreams and said, like, hey, make some more, but don't talk about us. Your message isn't getting through because you're a clown and people just aren't taking you seriously. We're going to need you to clean that up a little bit. And he's like, but kid, I still wear the face paint. We'd rather you not. But if you have to.
But you're ugly as shit, so go right on ahead. We'd prefer if you do it in some different styles.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, but...
It's okay. It's okay. Someone had to say it.
But yeah, crop circles, man.
It's... Yeah. It's an interesting song, and it's fairly light, so... Again,
it's really
for
chill.
ICP normally being very in-your-face and raw, this is quite a departure.
I think it's because neither of them know how to play guitar. Like, they tried to take what lessons they could. I feel like this album...
that Jay probably can do a chord.
Yeah, he probably could, but he can't. I don't think he could do, like, a riff.
No, not at all.
I think that this album is... pretty like it's hard to say this in a way because it feels like they still took a lot of inspiration from their time like with Mikey Clark, honestly. Like it doesn't sound like he's behind the boards, but it sounds like he's behind the people behind the boards, which he really kind of is in a lot of ways. Like he defined a lot of their sound.
Oh yeah, I mean, you work with somebody for 9+ years.
Yeah,
that's going to rub off. Like,
and I still feel like you hear some of him in this. Like, there are like hints of their older sound in these tracks here and there. Just like the hook for this, like you have that like little organ doing like the like.
Oh yeah, that's
I'd expect
Malenko.
That, yeah, from him.
Yeah. No, I totally get what you're saying, and that's maybe that's something that they were going for, or maybe they just did it and didn't realize it.
Maybe,
which let's be real, it's probably that.
Well, I mean, like because obviously Mikey Clark was like he was kind of known for being able to deliver the sound that you wanted from him. Like it's obvious that they knew the sound that they wanted.
Right.
And after working with producers for so long, like you'd eventually kind of pick up tricks and stuff and like, learn how to do the thing. And I know we make jokes about whenever they have producer credits on stuff, but I imagine that they probably do like work on things from time to time. Like you don't just do this for so long without ever deciding like, hey, maybe I'll give this a shot or something.
Right. I feel like that's only natural for an artist to maybe attempt to try and get behind it and put their own actual spin on it, not just say, I'd like something like this and hope that the, producer gets the idea that you're trying to convey. I think that's why, what was it? I think it was on Limp Bizkit, Results May Vary. Fred Durst did a lot of the actual, I think, instrumentation, like up front, because he was like, I have the sound in my head, and I can't convey it to somebody else and get it put down. So I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure some of the early stuff that was done there was done by Fred Durst. And I mean, you see that like it happens with a lot of the artists now. I mean, I can't remember if he got any production credits, at this point or not, but Monoxide, I think, started to do a little bit of production at this point.
He's had production credits, yeah.
Okay. And he does production now. Like, you can get beats from Magic Ninja, and there are beats that Monoxide produces.
Nice.
So, I think it helps to expand the creativity. Absolutely. And get a bit of the sound that is in your head actually out there, or at least get it started. Which is
get the idea of it and say, hey, I want this, but there's something that I can't add, that I can't quite get out of it. Can you get that out of it, please?
Right. And just it's building blocks, and that's really cool. And that's for better or for worse, that's really what this CD is. It is building blocks. It is them trying things out that they haven't done before and seeing what they could accomplish on their own, not having to rely on somebody else's signature sound
or a carnival. A dream carnival.
But seriously, like that's what we're getting out of this, and I think that's I think a lot of people weren't really ready to accept that. This CD gets a lot of hate. A lot of people regard this as ICP's worst actual CD that they've put out. And
they never listened to Carnival of Carnage.
I know, right? And I mean, we're only halfway through, so I'm not going to give my full thoughts on it yet. But I mean, we'll keep on. We'll see what else happens. Keeping on. So I have another timestamp for a skit. Christ. If you would like to put that on. 3:26. There are no shortages of skits on this one.
There never are.
I think there's 3 of them.
See, I'm glad I finally got you to the house.
This is nice.
Man, oh damn, I gotta check this message. I've been filling out applications all around the city, trying to get a job.
Don't worry about it, baby.
I handle this.
Okay.
The fucking kids are hungry, goddammit! What the fuck's your problem, asshole? I'm fucking broke over here. I need your fucking money.
Who the fuck
This
was
leads
that?
into deadbeat moms.
Back up, cause you're dimming my shine. You got 9 kids, only 2 of them mine. I get you cigarettes, weed, Pampers, and Similac. Bitch, start giving back. Fuck hitting that. Your shit loop like a bowl of soup. And every time I'm with you, I'm smelling nothing but baby poop. You got WIC, food stamps, and ADC. Why you still fucking with me, you dirty scoundrel? And I'ma murder any friend of the court. Throw a bomb in the office on the way to the airport. Then blast off, catch a flight to another life. 5 baby mamas, every one of them trife hoes. They won't stifle, always wanna fightin' for what? Get the rifle, wonder where butt. Pa! I won't have it, bitches won't fly straight. And I got 2 more bitches calling saying they late. Baby mama blue.
Moms are chasing me, ain't no one on my side. I'm packing all my shit up and I'm taking off tonight.
Leave me alone.
Fuck my baby mama with that baby drama. Calling me while I'm in the Bahamas.
We got Isham on the track.
Yeah, there was a guest spot by Isham. Is this song a joke? Because I can't tell.
I don't know. I don't know any of their experiences with this particular thing.
So I don't know about Isham, but at this point, I believe that Violent J does not have a kid yet. I don't think that he has his first kid for another couple of years. But I don't know when JJ was born. He may have been around this time. I could be wrong. But yeah, Shaggy 2 Dope at this point has, I think, 3 kids or 4 kids. But at the time of this album, I don't know. From what it sounds like, they actually did a pretty good job of, not trying to get anybody pregnant while they were touring and stuff like that. But like, I can't with this song.
No.
Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm sure that the topic at hand of deadbeat moms, I'm sure they exist.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
not saying that they don't.
I feel like sometimes, though, whenever people talk about that, it's like, oh my god, that mom, she, like, sometimes wants a life that isn't just taking care of her kids all the time. How dare she?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so check it. Let me just roll in here real quick. I don't know if anyone else enjoys the occasional updates from Am I the Asshole Reddit posts, especially relationship ones. But
I'm
Jesus
vaguely aware of
Christ,
this.
the number of guys who are like, oh my god, my wife got so mad at me because, I come home from work and then I just want to go hang out with the boys and stuff, and she wants me to, like, take care of the kids sometimes, but she doesn't have a job aside from taking care of all 3 of our kids all day, all the fucking time, including whenever I'm around. Like, that's a thing that I hear all the time, because here's a fun fact for y'all. Raising kids is a full-time job. And not even like a full-time job, like a 40 hours a week one, like all the goddamn time, all the fucking time.
It is life. Life is over now.
And I also, I don't know a whole lot about many government assistance things, but I do know, like, food stamps, they can be okay sometimes. Like, you can get you can get pretty good money on food stamps and all that stuff, unless you're making any income at all. But the limitations on those and the limitations on WIC, holy shit, WIC checks.
Yes.
Ooh, I used to have to process those all the time.
This is also, I was about to say, this is also something that we're both kind of familiar with.
Let me tell you, they bring up a box of cereal and it's like, oh no, you got this cereal, but you can only get this slightly different cereal.
Right.
Let me go get that for you. Because you are taking care of your kid and you probably don't want to drag them back through the store again.
Right.
All of that is a mess. And even just the effort that it takes to stay on government assistance sometimes, it's a fucking nightmare. God damn.
Anybody who is not from the United States listening to our show, so like all one of you in the UK and the two of you in the Netherlands, give us some info on what your government assistance is like. I'm honestly curious, and I'm curious how much better it is than the US is, because I'm willing to wager it's quite good.
Any French juggalos out there, just come and brag about how sweet your fucking parental leave is. Just show up right in our mentions and just be like, we get 6 months off and we get paid for all of it. Hey y'all, it's Editing Shmeev. I just wanted to give my sincerest apologies to all the French lows and lets out there. My French phobia is completely indefensible. I don't know what came over me first doing it and then also leaving it in. But I just wanted to throw that out there, and I also wanted to apologize to everybody else for making them listen to me attempt to do an accent when I know that I can't. I hope that you can forgive me in time. Back to the episode. Just brag. Go ahead. Just go off.
Did you know that in Germany, you get time off when you get a new pet, so that you can bond with your pet?
Oh my god!
Like, that's the greatest shit ever. I can't remember if it's 2 weeks or 6 weeks, but it's somewhere in that time frame where you get time off when you get a new dog, like a new dog or new cat or something, so that you can bond with your animal. Like, fuck. I want that. I'll get a new pet every other month.
Anyway, forgive me if I don't have much sympathy for you and your desire to not give money to somebody that you knocked up.
Yeah. As somebody who was on the other end of that, thanks, Dad. Who also had 2 other children, or 3, or I don't remember how many at this point.
Your dad knocked you up?
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
I hate you. And that's staying in, I guess. But like, I'm almost certain that like my mom did not get the full amount of child support that she was supposed to get. But my 2 younger sisters, I'm pretty sure they did.
Oh.
So yeah. Don't be fucking if you can't pay for it. Rep your shit. I don't know. Yeah, I had nothing else on this song, so that was just kind of a rant to get it out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't care for this one.
I don't.
Let's just be completely honest. It's
everything
also kind of
I
weird
have
that
for this, I've already said.
Yeah, and it is kind of weird. That again, this whole EP is like produced by ICP. If you told me this was produced by Isham, I would have believed it. Yeah, because this sounds like something that he would have done.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like maybe a team thing.
Yeah,
maybe he just didn't really care for the recognition on it. He was like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, maybe.
Just say the whole album's you. I did one song. Who cares?
All right. There is a bit of like a runoff going into the next track. It's kind of pointless because the instrumental's still going on, so we can just go to track 6. This is We'll Be Alright.
Rubber, they better name it Hercules, motherfucker.
No luck, got stuck. They're coming to reap on my me up, I can't stand it. I'm stranded, I can't find a home on this planet. I fucked it up, I can't get up. My old lady's tearing my shit up. I'm this quota, turn shoulders. They all locking me out, it's getting colder. But I'm okay, I just move on. I can weather any storm, I know in the long run we'll be alright. We'll be alright. It ain't no thing. Shit ain't no thing. Shit ain't no thing. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. It ain't no thing. Shit ain't no thing. Shit ain't no thing. Mad pills, drink spills.
All right. So I've talked before about tracks where you get to the chorus and it feels like the bottom just drops out from under you. This one kind of does that. Not a lot, but it does feel like there's like a bit of a drop in it. It doesn't feel as full as the verses do. But it still sounds really good.
The thing is I mean, the chorus does have a change in the actual instrumental.
Yes.
That isn't. There is something. It's not present in the chorus, but it is in the verses. I can't quite tell what it is.
Yeah, but I like it.
Holy fuck! This shit cheers me up.
Mm-hmm.
I love this fucking song.
There's lots of shit going wrong, but we're gonna make it. Exactly.
That is no joke. That is almost word for word the note that I have here. Like, no matter how hard shit gets, we'll get through it. I really enjoy, and I didn't really pay attention to it until now, is the doubled vocals. Mm-hmm. They are layering their own vocals. You got Violent J kind of doing like a low bassy vocal, and then he re-recorded it, a bit higher pitched. It's a little bit easier to hear it when Shaggy does it, because I think that his deep voice is a bit more prominent. But it sets up for a cool effect, and yeah, this shit it's cheesy, but I love it. Like, this track, from like the first time I ever heard this EP, this was like my go-to song.
It's there's some good trade-offs going on in this too.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an all-around really good track. And this is actually a point where I said something, and I don't know. I'm kind of halfway between this right now. It's just a weird album overall to try and like pin down on some stuff. But this almost feels like an album leaning towards going mainstream-ish. You know what I mean?
You think so?
In a way. Not like in like a mainstream hip-hop thing, but like in like a mainstream alt-ish kind of way. Not even like it, because it doesn't fall in any camp properly.
Yeah,
but it still feels like it's aiming, like it could be aiming at the radio.
Okay, but at the same time, let's look at their prior attempts at radio / this was mainstream and has videos for it. So, first big one we're going to look at is Malenko.
Mm-hmm.
You had Hocus Pocus, which admittedly the Headhunters mix was the version that was the video. That maybe could serve us as being, okay, this is mainstream. But Piggy Pie and Halls of Illusions do not fit any of that.
No.
In my opinion. Jekyll Brothers, the only single from that was Another Love Song. And that's the oddest track to create a single for on that album. And I guess this kind of would be close to that, but still no.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bizarre Bizarre, you had Let's Go All the Way, which is blatantly like, put us on the fucking radio, put us on MTV, we want this. And Tilt-A-Whirl, which did have a video. Absolutely. I don't think it was pushed for radio, but I mean, Tilt-A-Whirl could kind of get it, especially if you listen to the censored version, which I get it.
Well, yeah.
And then Homies on The Wraith, which...
I mean, that's 100%
okay, it's fucking Homies. I don't know if this gives me that same vibe.
Oh, it's nothing like any of the other ones that they've done. I mean, this is a brand new fucking beast here. I guess it's weird, like, because the feeling I'm getting, like, this weird feeling from it where it's like trying to do something different, and it sounds like it's maybe trying to reach more than their core audience in a way, but I can't quite place it. Like, I don't know, I feel like maybe if I was playing some of these tracks around people who weren't paying very much attention to it, they, like...
Who would be receptive of it?
Right. Like, it all seems very just kind of like... There isn't a lot of their, like, the weird shit in it. Like, it's weird when we're listening to it now in the context that we're listening to it.
In their context, yes.
But overall, it's just like, yeah, this could come from, like, the mid 2000s. Like,
I guess I can kind of see what you're saying.
I almost feel like if a kid played this around their parents and their parents weren't paying a lot of attention to it, they wouldn't be concerned by it.
Yeah, and this track actually doesn't really have a whole lot of swearing in it.
Yeah, just shit ain't no thing.
Yeah. That's like, there's really not much bad in it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's an argument that I think we'll honestly come back to.
Yeah, probably.
When their next album comes around.
Okay.
So, but we'll have to table it. There is a skit on this one. It is at 3:21.
That's sweet spot.
Man, I like that hoodie.
Hey, can I help y'all with something, man?
Yep, we're getting that stuff
Forgot
right
about
there.
that.
Damn, y'all getting all this?
Well,
let me take this up to the counter. You can get you some shoes out the back or something.
I hate it so much.
It's pretty dumb.
Because it's
Hey, big man,
a long-ass
I
skit
see you looking at
Sure
the
is.
after
jerseys.
such a good
What you
song.
think about a 4X or something? Hey, Slap Pep, and I know you
Mike,
need about an
I
extra
can't
medium.
tell,
something
but I
about my
think that this is
size.
Lavelle.
Yeah. Mike.
I got y'all though, man.
Yeah.
Y'all like y'all
We'll be
spend a
all
lot
right.
of money up in here, Playboy.
You know what? You're right. Shit
Check
ain't
out
no
these
thing.
Timberlands.
Shit ain't no
Just
thing.
check out these Timberlands.
Man, look, we're just trying to get up
So,
out of here. All right?
yeah,
What y'all
premise
do,
of
man?
this is
Y'all know the movies?
ICP
I
are
seen you in that one
buying
movie. You look
clothes
familiar,
at
like
a
you was in that
at
movie
a
with
store,
Jamie
and
Foxx.
the guy is trying to
My
A,
bad,
sell them
dog.
more
Y'all got
stuff,
some
or
with
B,
these, huh?
Yeah,
just
we're
try and
about
get
to
some money under the table.
Yeah.
All right, dog.
pay
Hey,
for this.
And that's
Come on,
not something
man.
that you're supposed to do when you sell stuff.
check it out. Y'all getting a lot of stuff, man.
You
Y'all
get
look
fired
like
for
y'all getting
that.
some
And
checks, you know?
ICP does not
Y'all just
respect
trying
the
to be
hustle.
Like, trying to be a big
No.
dog like y'all.
That's not. This isn't hustling.
It's
not that kind of hustling.
Man, you want
fucking
What the fuck are you saying? Give you some money?
Oh, baby, I'm just trying to grow up too, baby. Y'all in this motherfucker balling, dog. I mean,
Fuck that.
what's going
Fuck off, bitch.
What's going
I'll
on?
ride a fucking pogo stick all over your face with Shaggy on my shoulders,
This is
adding to the weight.
Like it like
We
that.
like it like that. Fuck you, we like it like that. So fuck y'all.
We love all hoes, skinny old hoes, big bald hoes. We dig all those.
We like it like that. Fuck you, we like it like that. So fuck we slap rappers in the head with the mic during freestyle wars and get thrown out the doors.
We rock the wrong way and deeply don't care about what the fuck is going on out
We
there.
like it like that. Fuck you, we like it like that. So fuck y'all. Fuck you. Fuck y'all. Fuck you. Fuck y'all. When the streets go quiet, it means something wrong. I'm standing on
Like it like that, we have what feels to me like an ICP poetry jam. Like the two of them were just sitting there. It's almost like, I imagine it was written in a similar way to like how What is a Juggalo was written, of them just going back and forth trying to one up each other on one-liners. This is not as good as What is a Juggalo. It's no replacement for What is a Juggalo. It's okay though.
Yeah, it's all right. This is them flexing. it's this. We don't
their
get
own
many
way.
we don't get many ICP flexing songs, and so when it happens, we have to point it out because it's just them trying to copy Twisted.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't mention it in a rolling over, but that's what it is.
Yeah, that's also kind of true. But that's really all this track is. However, there is an interesting note as this song does have a demo version.
Okay.
You can find it. You can find it pretty much anywhere. It's available on YouTube. It is called "How You Gonna Top That," and it features Isham on it. Now I can't remember because I didn't fully listen to it when I was doing my listens. I think that might just be Violent J and Isham. I don't think Shaggy's on that one.
Damn.
So yeah, I don't know why that one was left off in favor of this. I'm not sure if maybe they had that one made and they also made Deadbeat Moms and then they decided they wanted that song more. But to my knowledge, How You Gonna Top That has not been released in any official capacity. I think it was only put out like on their web show.
That's
like,
why
on, like,
Isham
Debbie
left
Fuck
again.
Off. Yeah, exactly. It may have been on Isham's podcast. I have no idea because he put out tracks after his time at Psychopathic that were made during then. So, but yeah, that's. I don't really have anything else on this one. This is honestly just. It's not bad. It's kind of average.
Yeah, they're
and
going back and
compared
forth,
to-
trading just typical ICP lines.
Right, and as weird as it is, compared to the rest of the stuff on this EP, this is the one that's doesn't stand out as much. I think there's something really, really unique about almost everything else on here that, you can point out, and this one doesn't really have that too much to me, with the exception of maybe those scratching breakdowns, which I'm almost certain were Shaggy too, dope.
Probably.
But yeah,
He's the
I don't
guy.
have anything else on this one. It's an okay track.
Yeah. Not a lot to say about it.
No, seriously. I this is the one that I had between this and Deadbeat Moms. It's like, oh, well, which one can I write less about?
Oof.
So with that, we're at the final song.
Yeah, I don't have to skip forward for anything.
No, you don't.
We're just gonna go straight in
it.
to track 8.
Yeah.
Off the Track.
I'm battle samurais, they fight like little bitches to me. I've murdered everybody, I need some switches for me. Take me someplace nobody never knew existed. Gone like a missile that missed it and gone ballistic. Just floating on anybody caught in the way. I'm falling through the future while you back in the day. And know that it's a storm coming brewing up ahead with black rain. As hot as it can get.
We off the track, off the track, off the track.
Falling freely.
Dip on back, flying with me. We off the track, off the track, off the track.
Falling freely.
Dip on back, flying with me. Motherfucker, I've been dropping free.
Clowns are off to a new future, talking more cryptic nonsense, but ultimately, they're free of the Joker cards and carving a new path to who the fuck knows where.
There it is. That's what more can be said.
It's a pretty good track. I like. It's got some good sounds in it. I'm curious where they pulled some of that keyboard from.
So for some reason, this reminds me of some of their really old stuff, and the track that actually jumped out for reference was Ninja. I don't know if it's just because of how Violent J was rapping there, but it was just very reminiscent of some of that older early 90s stuff that they did that they kind of changed up as time went on, as artists will tend to do.
Indeed.
But this really it hit that nostalgia point for me. How many times,
Well, I
not just
ask
on
myself,
this,
why?
not just on this track, but on this album in general, have we heard the term off the track? Because it's not just mentioned here. It is mentioned on almost every song.
Well, I don't remember, so...
Exactly.
I'll leave that up to you.
I know we hear it in the intro, and there's... But I can't remember. I think it might have been on Rolling Over as well, but like, it happens fairly frequently on here. It's almost like it's some kind of theme. But I will say this is kind of lackluster for the final song, to be frank.
It's a chill one to groove out to, but it's nothing special.
I think that we got spoiled with some of the very prominent ending tracks of some of the Joker cards.
Well, it's not a Joker card anymore. We're done with that.
I get that.
They've closed that chapter.
But even some of the ones from like Bizarre Bazaar, I think, had more to them, and this one just it's a bit drowsy. Now you're asking
me to remember things again.
Exactly. Crystal Ball and Pendulum's Promise. Crystal Ball was good. Pendulum's Promise I don't care for too much. But
I'm
anyways.
only thinking of the Styx song and nothing else.
So yeah, I mean, this is also, if I remember correctly, I think it's towards the end of the song. Violent J kind of just starts rambling a little bit, and it's the return of the word Juggalo, because it hasn't been said, I think, on this entire EP until the end of it.
And it wasn't said for all of Hell's Pit.
Exactly. So
interesting.
Yeah, maybe I don't know if that actually is supposed to signify anything. It's just something that I caught. If it did happen in one of the songs and I missed it, please let me know, or actually keep it to yourself so I feel good about myself. But yeah, it was just something interesting to note. And basically, they're just saying, you know, they're going to say this. It's the same thing that they've been saying. We're just going to keep on going. Yeah. We don't know what we're doing next, but we're going to keep up. So,
the wicked clowns will never die.
Yes, the wise old adage.
Yeah. So, what do you think of this album overall?
People overall really give this EP
what do you
a lot of
I don't
shit.
care what people think.
And I'm getting there. I am setting this up. I am building.
Move it along.
Sorry, my dog was attacking me because she's being an asshole right now.
Because you won't fucking just get to the point. She's like, talk about that. What do you think of the album?
I think that this EP has been, honestly, a little bit fairly judged. Yeah. Fairly misjudged. People give it shit for no real reason, other than the fact that it's not a Joker card. Other than the fact that it's not something produced by Mike Clark, or, you know, for some people, not produced by Mike P. It is definitely different. It is not meant to sound like their prior work. And for them to make something completely new, something completely unheard of by us at this point, I think it was pretty solid. Mm-hmm. Are there low points? Yes, but I don't think we've hit a single album that doesn't have a quote-unquote low point, or rather one that's not Malenko. You know, for the purists that we are. But no, this EP is pretty solid, and I think that people should honestly give it another try. And see if they can get past just put the blinders on for the hate that you gave it before, and see if you're willing to just give it another shot. How about you, my dude?
I enjoy this album to a degree. Like, it's not this. So I wouldn't even say that this is a mediocre album. I'd say this is a fairly good album. You know, it's nothing like amazing. It's not mind-blowing to me. But there are some really fucking good tracks on this. Rolling Over, it's a pretty good track. I like Off the Track, actually. I enjoy it. We'll Be Alright is probably the best one on here, and it is really good.
Boom.
But like, so people, you know, they said they weren't going to stop and all that stuff. They're going to keep on going, but people really wanted them to stop because of this album. And I know why. I have seen the Juggalo Nation respond to their various moves, and I've kind of gotten a feel for what they like.
Mm-hmm.
And this is too soft and too mainstream sounding for the Juggalo hipsters. And that's what they are.
If I had to honestly like compare something to like what the quote unquote Juggalo purists or whatever you want to call them are going to like and resonate with most, is probably in a weird way going to be Rosemary. Just because of the subject matter. Like, I think that might be the closest thing that people are going to really dig if they want to compare something to, you know, the older stuff.
Yeah.
But everything else is fairly left field compared to what they did in the past.
It's a new
and that's
age.
not bad, but it's just people are very adamant about, no, they're not doing this stuff that has been so good for this time. Why they do thing that different bad. And yeah, that's what we're left with.
So, I think I've already been clear on what tracks I would keep from this. I would keep Rolling Over, We'll Be Alright off the track. And I think it's pretty obvious that I would get rid of Dead Body Man. I would get rid of Deadbeat Moms.
So, I am almost identical with you.
But you're going to put Rosemary on there instead of Off the Track.
You are fucking spot on, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not even joking. Yeah, We'll Be Alright should go on a greatest hits that
Definitely.
ICP comes out with, because it is like if ICP made a compilation of the happy shit, like this needs to be track 1 in the middle and also the end, just to remind people of how good this fucking song is.
It should be on their acoustic thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to hear this done acoustically. What the fuck? I don't think... I also can't remember if anything on this album has been performed live. I really don't know.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if I had to guess, Rollin' Over would probably be the song.
Maybe.
So, hey, if anybody has seen ICP tour, like, after this album came out, you know, within the year or so, let us know if they've performed any of these live, because I really don't know, and I feel like Rollin' Over would probably be the one that they would do. I don't see them performing Deadbeat Moms with Esham at a gathering, but, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, We'll Be Alright, Rosemary, and Rollin' Over would be the tracks that I would pick to, you know, hey, person, listen to these. And Deadbeat Moms would probably get tossed in a bin.
Yeah.
So that's the calm, everybody.
That is the calm. Courtney, it's been a long time coming, and I know that you've been waiting for this for a very long time, since even before we announced that this was going to be a podcast at all. You were like, would somebody please, somebody out there, talk about
Please give this album
the greatest Insane Clown Posse album of all
the
time.
justice
The
it
Calm.
deserves.
And you know what? We did the best that we could. I know you would want us to keep every track 3 times, but that's just not how it works here. It's not how math works. I don't know what you were thinking with that demand. But we tried our best. And this one's for you.
Indeed. It's not just for you, it's for all of our wonderful listeners.
That's true.
Which we consistently feel appreciative towards. And you can also show appreciation to us for giving you these episodes.
You can yell at us too. I don't care.
You can do that as well if you want. And how, Shmeev, can they do that?
With the social medias, Mike.
Holy shit,
like
the
our
media
Facebook.
of socials. That's a Juggalo judgment.
Like our Twitter.
That is at Juggalo Judgment.
Like our Instagram.
That's Juggalo Judgment.
And like, if you wanted to send a really, really long message to us that doesn't fit in the formats of all of those, you can send us a fucking email.
That is juggalojudgment@gmail.com.
And if you were feeling so bold as to send us messages personally so the other one doesn't see them, you could do that.
I am on Twitter at Mike Spawn, the SEJ.
Are you anywhere else?
I'm also on Instagram at Straight Edge Juggalo.
I am on Twitter at Shmeev, and that's it.
So, again, thank you very much, everybody, for
Thanks.
checking out this episode of Juggalo Judgment. Thank you for continuing to listen to that, as well as the episodes of Mike Check. I really enjoy doing those, so thank you very much for hearing me rant for about an hour or so by myself. And I have some ideas for future episodes that I want to do. Be sure to check out the episode that will be up a week after this. It will be my favorites of the year that I'm going to talk about. Looking forward to that. I have to whittle down. I think I'm going to do my favorite 5 albums of this year. So let's see if anything comes last minute to swoop in and knock something off the spot.
We'll find out. With
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
There's only one thing left to do now.
And what's that?
That is to finish your Fagos.
Finish them bitches.
No cash, no pass. I got dog body hunting my ass. But it's so bad, I just move on.
Peace out.
Peace out, everybody.
We'll be alright. We'll be